How Nnamdi Kanu betrayed Ipob a day to his last trial with the new judge Omotosho. Igbo elder exclaimed. Why? Well, I don't see it as a betrayal. I don't see it as a betrayal because it is he that wears the shoe that knows where it is pinching him. Nnamdi Kanu knows where it's pinching him. That is why he had to go out of his way to get a new lawyer. And besides, he wasn't the one that got it. He contacted his lawyers. He's one of his lawyers that got those new lawyers. And believe me, getting those new lawyers added ended up adding a plus to that very trial that day. Didn't you see the effectiveness of those lawyers? Didn't you see? So to me, it's not a betrayal. Instead, let us be appreciating God that Nnamdi Kanu was able and smart enough to know such kind of people and got them at the right time. Listen to these analysts as they analyze on that very matter, because a lot of people have started talking what is not on that very matter. We cannot blame Nnamdi Kanu. We cannot blame at all. The guy don't to suffer now. 5 years in prison just because he's fighting for Biafra. Let's watch this video.
You should be aware that Nnamdi Kanu has got a new lawyer, Kanu Agabi, former Attorney General of the Federation. And his trial is to resume before another judge, Omotosho, in April. And Kanu Agabi came to court to tender an apology on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu. And we are told that it was a condition that he gave, that if he is to lead the Kanu's defense, then an apology for Kanu's conduct in the court the other time has to be tendered. And he read a long apology to the court. You know, we discussed it and there was a lot of comments that were mostly negative when I made the statement that his conduct in court that day was unbecoming. So Kanu Agabi has now made an apology on his behalf with his consent, that he has apologized to the former judge. What is the judge's name again? Justice Nyako.
Binta Nyako.
Yes, he has apologized to Awolomo, who was the prosecuting counsel, SAN. He has apologized to his own lawyers that he insulted. He has apologized to everybody. So, you see, that is what I was trying to talk about. We want him to transition to where people can
reason with him.
Although we already reason with him, where we can key into his fight. But when it is insult, abuse, and this thing is difficult. Even if you agree or reason with it, it's difficult to key into that. His wife has also come out to say that yes, Kanu Agabi did the apology with the consent of her husband. So I think these are the right steps. This apology has helped to bring down the temperature of his case. And I think going forward, we will see something much better. And maybe progress will be achieved in this.
Honestly, I didn't know this. I think yesterday I just came across that news, but I was busy, so I didn't read what happened in court. So you are just bringing this to my notice. This is new. Everything you just said about the Kanu is news to me. I didn't even hear that name, Kanu Agabi. Not to talk of him taking over the whatever. That's interesting. That's a new, very, very strong twist. Sort of. However, honestly, I do not see the need for that apology. Honestly, what is that? And that is, look, I'm very sure Kanu himself, Nnamdi Kanu, didn't. He may have approved it, but he may have approved it in a grudging way. That is just it. And if he approved it, he could have come out public or issued a note to that effect. I am very, very sure that Nnamdi Kanu didn't do that. They just not even coerce, they just try to persuade him, convince him to do that. But he didn't approve that from his heart. It's not because but you know, you and I disagreed on that issue. His conduct was based.
So what have you to say about this now? You can hear what the other analyst said, that if he was in Nnamdi Kanu's shoe, he will do worse than that. In fact, he can even fill up the whole court with 25 lawyers. So far, he is able to get justice. So far, he is able to get himself out of that detention and be free. The young man has been in detention for 5 years. For 5 years, for crying out loud here. He left his family behind in UK. Suffering because he's fighting for Biafra. He's fighting for you. He's fighting for me. He's fighting for against marginalization and for the freedom of Ndigbo. What are we talking about here? Because we talk matter where matter lie. So my people, begin to bring in your opinion into the very channel. This is Afri's Concept TV. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to this channel so that you always will be updated. Thank you.